This is Book of Jude, verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise power, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever, so be it. Giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who watch over our souls. Shalom to the Yakim worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Stay strong and stay mighty, and take not the Holy Spirit from us, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. I'm the brother, the disciple, Kwashar Banyamin, from the branch in Great Millstone, Barbados. What Becky will do. This is from at the Angry Man channel. 2 white women expose what black women refuse to do for a man. I repeat, 2 white women expose what black women refuse to do for a man. And this is why the so-called black woman is the least dateable. She's the most rebellious, bombastic, you name it, you know what I mean, under heaven, you know. She's only sexualized, you know what I mean, only used for her body. She's not a sex symbol, you know what I mean. She's supposed to be a pinnacle of what a woman should be, you understand? But in today's society, she's being used for her body. She's being reckless. I can do bad all by myself, you know, going to restaurants and um, calling for um, the highest dinner. You know what I mean? The prices, right? 3 or 4 baby fathers. You name it, man. You know what I mean? You name it. So, like I said, this is the man, angry man. So fair use, fair use. I'm not using your content for monetary gain. I'm just using your content for educational purposes, teaching purposes, using the Holy Scriptures to do so. So let me hear what these what women have to say. I get a couple of presets and shut shop. I want this to be long because they don't really like to do videos on you women, you know what I mean? But this is part of prophecy as well. How are women? Let me get a preset there. Right? I just see the thumbnail he has there with her, the so-called black woman there, right? She's all angry. Micah 7, right? And verse 10, right? Micah 7 verse 10, and it reads, Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shalai power? Like what Job wife said to her, you know what I mean? Basically mocking and scolding Job. A lot of our women, right? Women that are not with many Lord, and women that are just, you know what I mean, passing by, so to speak. We're just God we keep talking about, you know what I mean? Shall become our enemy. It says, Where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So when Jacob's trouble comes, a lot of women are going to be in shame. They're going to run after the men of the Lord, first and foremost. They're going to run after normal men looking for protection, you know. But they're going to be trodden down with because they're hard-headed, they're stiff-necked, you know what I mean? And they refuse to acknowledge that, hey, we are your Lord, boy, you know what I mean? They're not Sarah called Abraham Lord, right? But let me play a little bit of this video here, man.
What's scary is that some of you have been horrible women for so long that you don't even know when someone is showing another woman how to be a good woman. How many of you guys seen this YouTube short that I did? Did y'all see my reaction to this short? Look. So if y'all saw my YouTube short, this woman, this lady, said that she found or online there's a text message between two white ladies. One white lady is schooling another white lady on how to get professional athletes, how to get black men that are professional athletes. And this chick said, I want you guys to pay attention to this text thread.
Remember, Jacob, which are you tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You're the most talented, the most gifted, right? And these other nations know it. And these women of these other nations, they see how the so-called Negro man, Latino, Native American man is being treated by their own women. You understand? So what are these, what they call them, snow bunnies? What do? They secure the bag. They know what man want, big man. They know what man needs, and they have no problem doing it. But as for you women, of our tribes, Lord, man, you bend over tooth and nail to don't do it. And that's why a lot of you are going to be left out there, single, you know what I mean? Many children, in debt, you ran through. This older woman that used to play in the Black Woman of Hollywood, who's she name, boy? Golden Girls, man, the Golden Girls. She slept with 63 men, had many abortions, had 4 engagements. Lord have mercy, boy. And she basically come on to warm him up, basically don't do what he do. You know what I mean? But let me continue here, man.
Because it puts us in the mind of what black men think. And I'm like, so you're going to look at a text thread between two white women to understand how black men think? So number one, just the fact that you would even have to do that as a black woman is nasty work. That's number one. You shouldn't have to. Why would you need to look at a thread between two white women to understand the men of your group? You're a black woman. You should already understand black men. But watch this. I'm gonna play this, and when y'all hear this, bro, look.
So I just came across a thread of a white woman telling another white woman how she can bag an NFL or an NBA player, specifically a black one. She said,
yeah, if you look at her countenance, right? It's good to see his Laura ain't come back to me.
chocolate. And the reason why I want us to see these text messages is not for black women to put their capes on and go help. Absolutely not. But I want us to understand where black men's thought process currently is. If we're going to, I don't know, work alongside them and move.
That's right. She said we need to look at this text thread between these two white women to understand where black men's thought process is. That's already nasty work.
Yeah, man.
That's already ridiculous.
You see, her eyes shall be evil. Let me get that. Let me get that. Her eye. So you see what she just said there? This is Deuteronomy, I know it's 28, yeah, 54. So that, I'm sorry, not 54, Salakia. So Deuteronomy 28. Yeah, 56. The tender and delicate woman among you which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. You see? And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for one of all things, secretly in the seeds and straightness wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. So, this happened back then in 70 AD. A lot of our women ate their own children when we were surrounded. But it also said that her eyes shall be evil toward her husband, toward her son, toward her daughter. And you seen the evil woman here, boy. Then a evil, um, a evil woman is like a yoke. Wait a minute, man. I want to find that precept. Evil woman, evil woman, evil woman yoke. A evil woman like a yoke. Um, Ecclesiasticus 26:7. Let me see what's going on there. Right? Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 7. Yeah, man. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that have hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. You see that? So these women, big man, they really worth it. You understand? Especially all women. But these Edomite women, they got a nose for sniffing out jade and how to keep jade. You understand? Because men who's really love women. Women don't really love men. Women love what a man can provide. That's what you heard the gentleman there say. NFL players, right? And NFL players, they bring a lot of money. You could live comfortable, right? If you are married to an NFL player, to any athlete, really, you know what I mean? So these women want that comfortable life, but it comes with you bringing something to the table. You have to bring something to the table. But let me continue here.
Outrageous, right?
Forward in liberation. And I say that facetiously because I already know what it is. But I think it's important that we have the larger conversation about how the NBA and the NFL are just modern day plantations. And I will be following that up with a clip from Deontay Kyle because I believe that he explained that perfectly. Starts the thread off with...
And by the way, it is amazing to me that, because you know what this phenomenon is? This is what black women like this do when they can't get a man. That's all this is. That's all this is. Like, okay, they can't get a guy, and they're trying to figure out why. But the problem is they never want to look at themselves. They never want to say, well, what am I doing?
Because it takes accountability. And a lot of these women hate accountability, big man. You understand? They would rather go to the grave stuck in their ways than to just sit back and say, look, let me examine myself with truth. Let me see what we're really doing wrong here, big man. Women love chaos, brother. Women love chaos, big man. And they don't want to bring peace to our nation, you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, a lot of them will be left behind, big man, in these coming days, brother. A lot of them, if they see the same, you see the mentality of this woman here? And many others like her, she got evil countenance, boy. I trying to find out preset and all. But many women like her can be trodden down, big man. When the martial law troops come in, you know what I mean? When the supermarket shelves beer, you can't get no more tampons, right? And you're bleeding all over your fucking place, and these animals loose, and animals that smell blood from far, right? Hey, let me get a preset. My real no hedge is you women wear your protection, big man. Right? Possession is spoiled. Hold a minute, man. Right? Ecclesiasticus 36 verse 25. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. And he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Right? So you women, be your hedge of protection. You understand? So once you get rid of us, you could do battle by yourself, you miss independent. All these foolish songs that brainwash you. Right? You cling on to it, the feminist movement. You keep holding on to that there. You think it coming. You see when the society break down, big man? What the scripture says in the book of Isaiah. Um, um, is it Isaiah 32 and 16? The Lord can take away. He can take away your tinkling, your ornaments, man. Right? No, man, it's Isaiah. I want specific one in Isaiah. Right? Whole stream, man. It will get it here. Yeah, look at here, man. Isaiah 3. Right? And let me go to Judah's women denounced. Like she. You understand? Look at she confidence, big man. I trying to remember that precept, boy. Lord really ain't come before the lesson ends, man. But anyhow, moreover, Isaiah 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. See, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks, stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go. Right, wanton means undisciplined. Stretched forth necks, the full of pride, man, because of the whole the body probably banging, right? Right? And making a tinkling with their feet, right? Because they're going these expensive jewelries, man, ankle bracelets, you know what I mean? You name it. It's like high heel shoes in the corporate world, right? That's Suzanne there, boy. I could top it all walk. You know what I mean? One of the tightest corporate suit, or that ass out there. It's like getting sex at lunchtime, salt. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. That's why the wig industry is so huge and popular among all women. They like to buy wigs, big man. Because why? The Lord struck the hair, the beauty. Because the scripture says the beauty of a woman is her hair. Right? Look at NLT here. So the Lord will send scabs on her head. The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will make beautiful Zion bald. You women, big man. Especially so-called black women. Because you're supposed to be the head tribes of the women of the children of Israel, big man. You see? It says, the Lord will back to KJV, right? The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will discover their secret parts. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon. He can take away all your jewelry, all your vintage shall fade. Everything that make use to make you beautiful, you know what I mean? To make you comfortable, Lord can take away, big man. The chains and the bracelets, the earrings, the bracelets, the veils, and the mufflers, the bonnets, and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings and the nose. the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. Yo, hey, look, the Lord can strip you women, boy. He can bring you right down, brother. This woman got evil. What's that preset, boy? Wait a minute, man. I gotta find that preset, boy. Woman got evil countenance. What's that preset, boy? Evil countenance. Wait a minute, man. Man, that's a preset, brother. That's a preset, big man. Not that there. Is another my love. I can find that preset. I know that's a preset, boy.
Stopping me from being able to get a guy and keep a guy. They don't want to do that self-assessment. They don't want to do that internal work. So what they do is they're out here grasping at straws, looking for every reason to justify why they're single. But I want you to listen to what these white chicks are saying to each other.
Starts the thread off with, I want a football player, NFL preferably, a tall chocolate one, like you did. I want your life. That's easy, but you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. And she says, teach me. Number one, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. Number two.
You hear what the white woman say? Did you hear what the white woman say? The Edomite woman say? He is the prize. Is this biblical here? This is Isaiah 13 and verse. Isaiah 13 verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Not just any man either. This is the Israelite man. Because yes, we are the prize, big man. Let me prove that there now. What the Apostle Paul say, right? You get that there, look. Created for the woman. Let me get that there, man. First Corinthians chapter 11 verse 9. Let me see what it is first. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Yeah, because you come from our seed. We carry both chromosomes. Verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So you were created for us, big man. We are the prize. But the devil, he saw Edom turn everything upside down. So God men now putting you women up on pedestals, big man. It's right, but no, we are the prize, brother. What it's saying in the book of Genesis, right? I'm gonna bring Genesis. I forget how it goes, man. I will bring him and help me. We are the prize. You understand? When Rebecca saw Isaac, she covered herself, big man. She showed respect. But you women of today, Lord have mercy, man. You strip naked. You understand? And use your body. You use your feminine words the wrong way, especially you Negro women. And men reading past all of that now. But let me continue with these Edomite women saying here, man.
Dealing with cheating, don't look for it. Girls will throw themselves at him and some will succeed. If
You hear
it's
that?
just a fling, let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S.
You hear that? So these women, but look, if you're gonna get another woman, you know what I mean? Oh, that might be a fling, but don't let him get emotionally attached to the woman. Cause she's trying to maintain that she's number one. You understand? And the scripture say if a man get another woman, her food and her raiment, he shall not deny. You don't put the other one away because you might get another woman. No, you keep all two, keep all three. Because a man can have multiple women, by the way. When you women on your period, what we supposed to do? Wait 7 days? Huh? And another thing too, um, like I said, you women was created for us men, big man. You understand? And in the ancient world, polygamy was always better than what Esau calls one man, one woman today. Monogamy. You understand? You women are so you're so tired, you can't get this do, you can't get that do. Polygamy was always better. Each woman has a certain role, big man, and it builds a family dynamic, big man, family business, brother. That it makes that family strong, big man. But anyhow, let me continue here.
Always be attracted to black girls. Activate that Shanae in her by picking succeed. If it's just a fling, let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls.
You hear that? He will always be attracted to so-called black women. Which is true because you are part of our nation, big man. You see, and there's something about you that we just can't, you know what I mean? We can't ignore. But the way how things is now, we gotta look past all of that, big man, because you ain't bringing what we want. You won't bring what you want when you contributing less. Here it is, we bringing more, right? We bringing more on the table, right? You bringing less, but you demanding more. Nah, we men looking past all that now, big man. It was here the apostles say we don't need a Negro woman to bring back the nation, big man. We can bring back the nation through any woman, brother. Through any woman. That's right.
Activate that Shanae in her by picking at her and let him see it, and then he'll ditch her. Then she says, if she's like us, it'll be.
You see? So these women, oh shit. So these women showing you, right? Look, don't let him see, don't let him get what that Shanae spirit. I try to remember what that is. But basically, these women will make the man look at their women as not suitable, right? Bring up all the bad things they're doing, and then bring in peace. So it's best to just left it there. You know what I mean? So they were always. So in other words, you see these Edomite women here, they are making sure they're doing everything in their power to keep that man. Why? Because that man is bringing a comfortable life for these women. And that's what the women want. You understand? Remember, women hypergamous, brother. You understand? And these men, in the eyes of the world, these are so-called high-value men, you know? The men in corporate world that working for 300,000 a year or 600,000 a year, you know? Athletes, entertainers, you know what I mean? So women want that lifestyle. That footballer, that wife divorcee, no, yeah, she divorced and wanted the assets. I forget his name, man. But he had everything he mother named. And he was playing for I think 16 million a year. I can't remember. No, he going to another team and again he 28 million a year. She walk on back now. Since she saw she divorced, she would listen to she friends. She made decisions based on she made emotional decisions. You see? Oh, Lord of mercy, man.
Harder because more than likely she's playing to win him too. Make him choose. Number 3, be an asset. Fold his clothes. Buy and bring him his food. Do his homework. Completely.
Be an asset. You hear that? Be an asset, big man. You see? Don't be a flat tire. Huh? Be an asset, man. Right? Being an asset means being a useful, valuable, or indispensable person. Hey, I can't let what this woman, boy. This woman doing too much for me, boy. Or resource that has measurable benefit to a group, organization, or project. In this case, dealing with a man, a husband. Instead of being a drain on resources An asset is someone or something that solves problems, increases productivity, and creates positive outcomes. Being a helpmeet, being subject to, being under the rule of your husband. Are you going to bring what resource? What's that? Proverbs 31. We get sacred in Proverbs 31, man. Being an asset, right? Wait a minute, man. Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31. Let me jump to the point here, right? Verse 3 in the point, but this for the men, give not thy strength unto women, nor their ways to that which destroyeth kings, being a simp. You understand? Don't give your strength to these women. The scripture says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Right? I want to jump down to the point here. Proverbs 31 and let me see. Description of a worthy woman. Oh shit. An asset, right? An asset. Who can find a virtuous woman? Verse 10. For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her. He ain't gonna look over his shoulder. He ain't gonna get in a prenup. You know what I mean? He can say, well, look, all right, look, sugar, look, see what you know? This is my XVZ account to pay this body, to pay that body. Anything happen to me, boom, deal with that there. You know what I mean? If I go to town to business, look, handle this for me. She's a fucking asset, man. It says what? He does safely trust in her. You can't trust these women in 2026, big man. Let me read that again. Her husband, the heart of her husband, meaning his mind, does safely trust in her. Come on, man. You could do that in 2026. Because these women are showing that quality, big man. So that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life, being an asset. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. So this woman in a succorer. You understand? She brings us into the table, big man. You see? She brings us into the table. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. Right? She riseth also when it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. NLT, she gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her servant girls. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. She considereth a field and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She planted a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her cattle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yet she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow, for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sitteth among the elders of the land. You see, this man is well respected, boy. You see, that's thing husband there, boy. You know what I mean? So good he wife is. She's married. She do this, do that. You see? Ooh. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing. You see, the inner inner clothing. You understand? I mean, how her mindset is, not outward appearing of the apparel. And she shall rejoice in time to come. You see, she openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. You see. So this is again an asset, big man. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Right? Her husband also, and he praiseth her. So look, you can't tell me you seen this, in 2026, big man. Look at this woman here telling you. Look what these women here, these Edomite women, giving advice to so-called another Edomite woman, but this Negro woman is vexed because of what she's hearing. You see, the society has taught you women, especially all Negro women, that you are above and we are below. Nah, B. We are the prize. We are the prize, big man. Is right?
Integrate yourself into his life where he can't function without you.
See?
4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you.
Don't cheat. You hear that? This is easy. You women going easy. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. Right? Oh, Lord, man.
But ignore it, just in case the relate yourself into his life where he can't function without you. 4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you, but ignore it, just in case the relationship.
Them men is niggas. You understand? Them men is niggas, big man. But anyhow, let me continue here.
Goes south, another athlete will see you as gold. 5, completely go.
You see? So, oh shit. So look, this is a long-term investment that these Edomite women, this Edomite woman is giving to another Edomite woman. Don't cheat, right? Don't text other men, right? And what she said?
Where he can't function without you. 4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other.
Don't embarrass him, man.
Men, his cute friends and teammates will try you, but ignore it, just in case.
Ignore when these other athletes or his friends, right, trying to get your attention. Ignore it. Why to ignore it?
The relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold.
If the relationship goes sour, another athlete will see she and like, yo, all right, boy, you can't. She see my thing she do for you. I want she, boy. So she's leaving an example, big man. Oh, Lord, boy.
5, completely go wild on him in bed. Use throat spray. Do any and everything. Be spontaneous. Make it go down anytime, anywhere. Number 6, his mom. Lexi, do not tell his mom.
Men like Porky bad, boy. Men like Porky bad. And these women know, women give you the blueprint.
Any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell his entire family and he'll blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. 7, down anytime, anywhere. Number 6, his mom. Lexi, do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell his entire family and he'll blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. 7, always look good.
Just smile, wave, and be quiet. What this scripture says, yo, what do you wait a minute, man. Silent, and loving. Hold on a minute, man. Ecclesiastes 26 and verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. You hear that? Woo! A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and a continent mind cannot be valued. As the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. Right? It's another precept trying to remember, because she got evil countenance about this woman here that reading what the evil woman saying.
And appealing. Hair and face always has to be done. Push for marriage, or at least to have multiple kids, and you got him.
Push for marriage, or at least having multiple children. Look, oh Lord, man, these women. And look, who's more likely to who's more likely to want to marry? The man, big man. You understand? The man who's getting a warning, will you marry me? You know what I mean? Right? You women have you control access to your body. We control access to marriage. You understand? We determine if you're worthy. You understand?
Years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire, and all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live.
See?
It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now. And what's so scary is that there are black men in the comment section that do.
Wait, scary? Why is it scary? Why is it scary? How did I get scary? Well, you can't just apply what these women do saying and let that work out for you. You see how dumb you sound? Why can't you just apply what this same Edomite woman is saying to another Edomite woman? You already read that we are still attracted to the black woman, right? So she literally gave out a cold day to you. So all you gotta do is apply it and see that it will work in your favor. But no, she that is my enemy shall see it. You see?
Not see a problem with that text thread. They don't see.
No.
Yo,
What's
she got demonic. Wait, look, wait a minute, boy. You can't. You hold a minute, boy. She got fucking. Wait a minute, boy. Change it. Man, hold a minute, man. I know that's a preset, brother. Look at here, man. But I can tell you how about Shem Yahushai. Ecclesiastes 25. Woo! Let me start at 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her countenance, her face and darkeneth. I'm sorry, let me read it again. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. You see? So she countenance shows her wicked intent, big man. How she look on the outside is how she's thinking on the inside. You understand? Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Lord have mercy, man. What the fuck she want, man? I can't deal with this woman no more, brother. She just bringing pain in my life, big man. Verse 19, all wickedness is what led to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As a climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the ears, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. You see? Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. Yeah, so cause you gotta vet these women, big man. Don't just go based on how she look. She got big. Look how she look, big man. Wait a minute, look. Especially when she turns, she head just no look.
Never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now. And what's so scary is that there are black men in the comment section that do not see a problem with that text thread. They don't see.
You see?
no?
You see what she
What's
feels like?
scary is that
Ooh.
some of you have been horrible women for so long that you don't even know when someone is showing another woman how to be a good woman.
Exactly,
Bro,
big man.
with the exception of a couple of things in that thread, the majority of what she was saying was just describing how to be a good woman to a man. And this chick has a problem with it. She has a problem with it. She's saying, oh my God, there was black men in the comment section that didn't have a problem with the thread. Wait, so let me make sure I understand this. You got a white chick saying she wants a rich guy from the NFL that just happens to be black. And the other white girl says, well, I can tell you how to get him. All you got to do is remember that he's the prize. Don't go looking through his phone and stuff to see if he's cheating. If he has a fling, don't trip about that. Just make sure he never gets emotionally attached to somebody other than you. Cook for him, clean for him, go crazy in bed, be his support. Like everything, bro, everything she said is literally what women used to do in order to get a regular guy.
And all she gotta do is apply the same knowledge. You understand? And she could be in Cancun. She could be in other places, big man. She could be living the life she want, but instead, she just got that Jezebel spirit, big man. And hey, men seeing it I just said, nah, boy, I can't deal with this here, boy. I can't deal with this here, big man. Real thing, brother.
This is how bad things have gotten. You literally have women schooling other women by telling them how to be a good woman to get a millionaire when they used to do this to get a regular working class guy. Everything she said on that list, with the exception of the whole "you're a white girl, he's a black man" dynamic with the Shaniqua and all of that's nonsense. All of the rest of the stuff is literally what women have always done in order to get a decent man. It's literally what they've done. Now, here's the other crazy thing. The other crazy thing is the fact that this shows you something. Now, she thinks she's exposing these two white women, but really, she's exposing herself.
Correct.
Her and all of the other chicks that's in her comment section right now. Right? Because there's another black chick in the comment section. She says, "Oh, wow. Thank you, sis. It all makes sense." Yeah, you're right. It does make sense. Because guess what? We'll never see. You're never going to see a thread like that between two black women. That's the sad part. You're never going to see a thread like that between two black women. Now, she tries to say, "Oh, this is manipulative." For one, when are y'all not manipulative? That's part of your nature. Correct. See, this is what I try to tell dudes. You shouldn't be tripping about a woman being manipulative because that's part of their nature. What you should be tripping about is, does her manipulation lead to you losing, or does it lead to you winning? Because in that scenario, what she told that chick to do, nothing in that is going to be to a detriment to whatever guy she gets with. Whatever guy that is potentially getting drafted to the NFL.
Right. So a wise woman built it for a house. Proverbs 14:1, I think it is. But the foolish pocket it down with her. Let me get it in short, man. That was all that was being said there. Proverbs 14. So she can continue to lose out, boy. Proverbs 14 verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth for a house. And this is what the Edomite woman was telling you. The Edomite woman. You understand? But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. So this woman here, God blam, boy. Now she got a fucking evil countenance, boy. But the foolish, which is her, plucketh it down with her hands, big man. You see? So make it just continue to walk past her. You see? Don't get she time in there. And, she can just, keep on doing what she's doing till you already for she, man. You see? But yeah, I get shot there, man. I ain't gonna go no further. You know what I mean? You will make it learn, boy. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Stay strong and stay mighty.